What's up, guys? Well, it's here. We got snow on our first snow adventure of the season. I'm already tired. Definitely a lot harder in the snow. We're out in Desolation, or headed to Desolation again, you guys. Checking out a lake called Barret Lake. I haven't been out there. But yeah, it seems relatively flat, so it'll be a good ease into the snow season. But yeah, there's enough snow, so I got my sled today. Everything's still in my bag. That way, if I hit anything that's steep or I need to walk up something steep, I can get my backpack on real quick and carry the sled up. Yeah, for the most part, the terrain looked fairly decent, not too steep, only in some places. So yeah, we're just gonna head out. We're gonna stay the night. I got a brand new tent, 4-season this time, so I get to try it out. Always before you bring out a new tent, set it up at home first. That way you know how to do it. Even if it seems simple and you've done it before, new tents you should always set up. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna stay the night out if we can get out there. It's about a little over 6 miles, which is a lot in the snow. So we're gonna try. Should be a beautiful sunset from there. It's really open down into the valley. So yeah, we're gonna head out there today, set up camp, and then tomorrow we're gonna attempt Red Peak. It's not very tall. I can't remember. I think it's somewhere around 9,000. But it's something I think I could do in this type of conditions in the snow. So and feel comfortable by myself doing it. So yeah, we're gonna head up there and yeah, let's get started. All right, just strapped on the snowshoes. Might as well in a dry spot, so gonna need them eventually. But yeah, so the reason for the sled, takes the weight off my back, takes the weight off me, so I'm not sinking so much in the snow either. And yeah, it's just easier. If I get to a tough spot, like I said, I just put the backpack on, carry the sled up. So and if it gets to a point where it's just too tough, I'll ditch the sled and come back for it on the way back in or out. So Yeah, beautiful day. Nobody's out here, and with all this snow, it is so quiet. It really feels like you're isolating. Like feel like you're the only one around. So I love it. So, looks like we have bear tracks. That's what it looks like to me. There's claws, and it's definitely not canine. Doesn't look very big, but yeah, we do have bears here in the winter. They do not hibernate up here. They have plenty of food source in the winter time to keep them going, so they won't hibernate. So this time of the year you get to really see how many, because you never see them, you know, but this time of the year you really can tell how many animals are out here just by all the footprints and stuff. But yeah, just got to keep an eye out. Nothing to worry about. He's trying to avoid us more than anything, like most of the animals out here, so we just got to be careful not to spook them or nothing. But they don't look, yeah, they're frozen, so they were probably here yesterday, so he's probably long gone by now. But yeah, terrain's a little tough. But you know, what do I expect? I'm out in the woods. This isn't a stroll through Central Park, so but such a gorgeous day, so I'm not complaining at all. Yeah, so keep coming to these water spots, so gotta find our way around. Don't want to get my feet wet. That would not be good. Of course, we're still pretty early in the trip, but that would put a damper on it. Almost looks like we can get around it right there, but a sled would probably have to go across the water, which would probably be okay. So we just got eyes on the peak. Tomorrow it's gonna be Red Peak right there. I don't even know if it's doable or not. It looks like there's some spots you can go up right to the left here, and then kind of follow it up that ridge. So we'll try it. But we were out here last weekend over at Little Pyramid. It's not as windy. The wind is picking up a little bit, so hopefully it don't get too bad. But other than that, it's trails starting to open up a little bit. It's getting pretty nice, so I only have the few occasional big puddles to go. around and occasional tree across, but other than that, it's been decent. Bear tracks again, right on the trail. They're going to take the path of least resistance as well, so they're following the same trail. It looks like they go back up that way though. Look at that tree, it's big. Anyways, yeah, it looks like a smaller bear, but yeah, looks like he's going the same way we are. Oh man, this is getting a little difficult. It wouldn't be bad if I had just my bag on, but I got the sled, so it's a little trickier with that. But yeah, I think it might mellow out here though once I get out of the trees. But yeah, it's getting pretty tough. Across the bridge. It looks like we're gonna take off our snowshoes now, and probably put the backpack on. Have to carry the sled just till we get over this spot. I don't know what's over this. I've never been out here, so if we have to, we'll ditch the sled. So, but yeah, it's gorgeous out here. Look at the water. All right, ditching the sled. It's getting pretty terrainy now, so yeah, I'll be carrying it more than pulling it. So yeah, we got the backpack on. Here we go. We still got, geez, we still probably have like over 4 miles to go, so, which doesn't seem far, but it always is in the snow. But yeah, we're making our way. Little pyramid. That was the peak we were on last weekend. Definitely a lot more snow now. Holy shit, guys. pretty tired. We're not very far in either. Probably about 2 miles. It's my first snowshoe of the year, or the season, so it's not, you know, it's tough. It really is. Especially when you got like 35 pounds on your back. So I'm not sure if we're gonna make it to the lake or not, but we're gonna try. We're gonna go slow, but at this point, if we see like a really cool spot, we just might stop there. But yeah, I don't want to push myself too much. I still got to go back. But yeah, we're just gonna keep trekking, and wherever we end up, we end up. Forgot how fun this was. Boy, did I miss winter. Oh man, it is slow going, guys. Slow going. Woo. Steady pace. Just my legs that are getting a real workout. Oh, it's pretty deep. I'm sinking, even with snowshoes, a couple inches. We got a little creek crossing. I think we'll be okay crossing right there. A little snow bridge. So we're just gonna risk crossing that way. I think we'll be all right. I think there's enough snow there to get across. Woo. Take another breather. Oh man. Anyways, notice how I got the glasses. Guys, don't ever go snowshoeing or out in the snow without goggles. Don't be a dumbass like me. A couple of years back, I forgot them, and I'm like, well, it'll be okay. It's just a day. So yeah, next day I woke up, I couldn't see. My eyes were completely, I couldn't open them for 3 days. It felt like somebody was constantly throwing sand in my eyes nonstop. Yeah, snow blindness is real, and it's messed up. Yeah, couldn't open my eyes for 3 days. It literally felt like sand, like being thrown with sand in my eyes for 3 days. Once that stopped, my vision was blurry for almost a whole month. So yeah, guys, goggles every time in the snow. If you forget them, don't go. It's not worth it. I will never ever do that again. I'm really tired. I think we might have like 2 miles left, maybe not even that, hopefully. I think it's pretty flat now, but it's deep. I'm sinking like more than 6 inches. So it's definitely draining, but I think we'll make it to the lake. As far as the mountain, we'll see when we get there. We'll see in the morning, really, how I feel, because I still got to hike back out of here. So I don't want to completely deplete myself. But yeah, we'll just play it by ear, and just see how we feel. I'll be happy if we get to the lake. So it's quite a good trek in the snow, honestly. So I'd be pretty happy with that. All right, just stopped and had some lunch. Probably wearing some of it, but just did some chicken wraps. I get those little chicken packets, Sun-Kissed. That way I don't have to break out my stove for lunch. I just get something quick to eat, and I can get back on the trail again. So that's what we're doing. Whew. So yeah, we got probably about 2 miles left. So doesn't seem like a lot, but right now it feels like a long ways away. So it's probably gonna take me a few hours, I'm guessing. But yeah, whew, tired. So looks like we got a little more uphill, and then it looks like we go over this little ridge, and then I think it's either like a little downhill or just kind of flattish, but yeah, it'll be that like that the rest of the way there. So I think we'll make it. I'm just being a baby. It's a lot of work, man. Snowshoeing is definitely a lot harder. It's like the equivalent probably walking like, I don't know, like 25 miles. So this will feel like probably 25 miles after I'm done. And it's only 12. So yeah. But it's calm. It's not too windy, so that's good. Hopefully it stays like that through the night. But yeah, shouldn't be too much longer, and we'll be at the lake. Almost there. About a half a mile. It's gonna be an early night. I'm exhausted. And yeah, I need to get plenty of rest for tomorrow because it's gonna be tough getting out here too. But we're almost there. We're almost there. All right, so just this last real obstacle really, and then the lake's right over there. I gotta be really careful. I am way too far out to get my feet wet now, so I need to be extremely careful because it is deep enough it'll go over my boot. So all right, we made it. Barret Lake. Whew, it's pretty. Got the whole lake to myself too. Oh, that was a trek. That was definitely a trek. Now I just gotta look for a spot, and I see a flat spot over here in the trees, so I'm gonna go check it out. Right, found a spot. Nice and flat. Snow was shallow enough, I just kicked it away. So we're gonna set up our tent right here. It's a perfect spot. Right by the lake too. So this is my new tent. It's 4 season, weighs about 4 pounds, which isn't bad. Take it that it's a 4 season. So being a 4 season, I'll show you guys the difference. As soon as I can get this untied. So you can see the reason for the 4 season. It's got a skirt that goes around the whole tent. So then after I pitch the tent, I just have to, not like that, but this will help keep air from coming up underneath the tent and get me cold. So I'm just going to do this all the way around. Yeah, and then I should be plenty warm in that thing tonight. So yeah, that's it. That's the tent. I love it. I wish it was a little bit lighter so I could do it in the summer too, but that's fine. It's perfect for winter. Camp's all set up. Got the kitchen over there. Found some logs. Got everything over here in this dry spot. And nice view of the lake. But yeah, we're gonna go explore and check this place out. There was this spot too, which is pretty nice, but it's not as flat. It's a little slanted. But yeah, it looks like quite a few people come up here in their wheelers. It's our 4-wheel drive road is what I came in on, so obviously it's not open now, but so that means I have this place to myself. So something I like to bring along with me is I'll bring emergency. I got these little packets, perfect for flavoring, and can never use too much vitamin C, especially out here. Don't want to get a cold or get sick, so and it's just a way to flavor your water so you're not just drinking water. So yeah, just little emergency packets. Alright, we're gonna have dinner a little early. I'm probably gonna call it an early night as soon as the sun goes down because I'm tired and I need the rest, but I broke down and got a meal. I usually dehydrate my own, but I was being lazy, so beef lasagna. Yummy. I let the water boil. Dinner. I forgot a spoon, so luckily I had an old lens from my sunglasses in the car just sitting in there, so I grabbed it and I just put a little notch in the stick and then shoved it in there and duct taped it. I think it'll work. Works good. Well, alright guys, I am in my tent and it is actually kind of pretty warm in here. It's not bad. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm exhausted and I need the rest. So I'll probably be up at about, I don't know, 4:30 or 5. Break down and camp and head out, but in the meantime I'm gonna get some sleep, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Morning, guys. It's a little after 5:30. Yeah, I'm just getting up. Everything's wet. It's pretty cold. There's a lot of condensation in here, so I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Otherwise, decent tent, but yeah, there's a lot of condensation in here. So I don't know if the venting's working or not. I'll have to take a look at it at home, but yeah, I'm just gonna get up and get everything packed up, have some breakfast, and then yeah, go from there. All right, we're all packed up, ready to go. Oh man, it is cold. But yeah, guys, we're not gonna do the mountain. I had hopes to, but there was a lot of snow, a lot more snow than I was expecting, which I'm not really surprised though. So for my first snowshoe this season, I'm gonna just take it easy and go slow and try to get back. It's a long ways back. I mean, 6 miles in the snows, it's a long ways. But yeah, that'll conclude this adventure, you guys. Sorry it wasn't probably too exciting, but anyways, there will be more exciting ones, I promise. I've never been out here, so I was just checking it out. The lake's beautiful. The trail is so-so, not too many views, but it was still pretty. I still enjoyed it. But yeah, anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Please helps the channel. I'm trying to grow. But anyways, thanks for hanging, guys.